Hey guys, so I don't really have time to edit this, so I'm gonna do it all in a one take, but I just want to tell you a story about my night last night because it was pretty crazy. And I got nothing else to talk about, and my voice got worse, so let's get going. Last night I went to go see a couple of shows. I went to go see James Blake at the Showbox Soto, and it was pretty awesome and perfect and miraculous, and his voice is all kinds of sexual, and oh my god, he's so good. After his show it got done at about 10, and I drove uptown to Ballard to go to the Tractor Tavern to see Someone Still Loves You, Boris Yeltsin, who I love more than a lot of things, and I needed to see them, and I love them a lot. Their album has my picture in it, and I've showed it before, I don't have it on me, but that's why I love them, and their music is great, and they're really nice people. So I went to their show, and I got there at like 10:45. They started at 11 and they got done a little after midnight. But I talked to Phil, it was awesome. But then I went down to my car to go leave. And this is in Ballard, so it's like a really nice, like safe part of town, about 12:15. I started up, and it died. And it wasn't the battery, because the lights were still on, and the radio was still on, and the fan was still on. So it wasn't the battery. So I'm sitting there in my car in the freezing cold. In the freezing cold. It wasn't icy, thank God. But I'm sitting there like, what the fuck just happened to my car? What? So I called AAA. First I called my mom, and then I called AAA. And then they told me it could be up to an hour until they get there. And this was at like 12:20. And then I get a call at about 12:35, and they said that a car was going to be able to pick me up at 1:38-ish. So I'm like, okay, well I have another hour. But by that point I had walked into the tractor, and I told the guy, and I was like, can I just stay here for a little while? My car broke down and I'm waiting for AAA. And they're like, oh my gosh, yes, totally. Was it the battery? And I'm like, no. And they gave me a piece of pizza. And when I told Phil, he's like, well, if they're mean to you, let me know. The people working at the tractor. I love the people at the tractor. That's like the best venue, like in terms of just nice people. I just love Ballard. Like, can I just live in Ballard, please? Like, Ballard is the best. It's expensive, but I want to live there because it's my people. And are you having a dream? My dog's having a dream. Remy! Hey, stop dreaming. Stop dreaming. I'm waiting at the tractor, and then they had to close up at about 1. So I'm like, well, fuck, I have to go sit in my car. So I sat in my car for like 20 minutes, and then I went up to another bar to pee, and I called AAA again just to make sure that they were on time. AAA got there at 1:40, so pretty much right when they said they were going to be there. And it was this nice little Hispanic guy. His GPS was in Spanish, and he loaded up my car. So we got going at like 1 in the morning. No, 2 in the morning. God damn it, I'm losing track of time. We made some small talk in the truck, and it was fine. I was sleepy, but it was fine. We get to Fife. We get like 20 minutes away from my house. It's like 2:30 in the morning, and one of his tires blew, and he didn't have a spare. And I'm sitting there like, what the fuck is happening? The world does not want me to go home. Not only my car broke down, so I had to call AAA, but then the tow truck had to have a towed. He didn't get his truck towed. He had to have somebody bring him a spare tire. And then another towing company came and picked up my car, brought it home to my house. My mom came and picked me up because I wasn't about to sit there on the side of the highway with the tow truck because it wasn't my problem. So another towing company came and loaded my car up on their truck, drove it to my house. We got home at like 10 to 4 in the morning. And then the tow truck got my car home at like 4:30. And I didn't go to bed until 5. And then I woke up at 9:30. So sleep. That's why my voice is worse, because I was up until 5 in the morning because my car broke down. And then the tow truck broke down. And I'm like, at first I was really, really frustrated. But then I'm like, this is too weird, it's funny. See, that was my night. Yeah. And we almost got hit by a car. There was a drunk driver driving in front of us, the tow truck, and I was about to call 911 to report a drunk driver. I didn't catch his license plate in time, and yeah. I got some decent pictures out of the night though. I got some really good pictures. And I've fallen more in love with the tractor and with Someone Still Loves You, Boris Yeltsin. That was my evening. But song of the day is Digital Lion by James Blake, because it's the first one that popped into my head. And it's really awesome. I might have had that as a song of the day before, but I don't really care. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!